up, everybody? We're in San Juan, Puerto Rico with Vista Rebordo, and we're looking at the beautiful beach with all the possibilities for doing some art today. So have fun and today I'm going to take one of my photos from my beach trip to Puerto Rico and make a beautiful painting so I can keep that memory forever. So I'm going to start with my brighter color like yellow to start my horizon line, and that way my yellow will stay nice and yellow and not turn green because my water's green. So I start with just a very light wash. You can do this with watercolors, acrylics, temperas, whatever. I'm using powder temperas. And then I'm going to use my beige for the sand, of course. So that's going to come down here. It's a little too yellow, so I'm going to take some out. Maybe add some white to it. Oh, that's nice. I always have a little puddle of white tempera just to blend things, because it just makes a huge difference, as you can see. I go a little bit darker on the bottom because the shadows, as they come towards you, look a little darker. Not too dark, just a little bit. Okay, so there's my sand. Now I'm going to go into my blue, my pool colors, and really rinse my brush so I don't get a greenish tint. But I'm going to start with the lighter blue and leave some spaces. So I always draw my clouds, you know, and there's some up here. So I'm just, you know, looking at my photo, seeing where everything goes. And it doesn't have to be exactly like the photo, but it's a helpful guide. A wonderful time in Puerto Rico with my friends, jumping the waves. It really was wonderful. Okay, now I'm going to come over to my dark blue for the ocean. And really make that dark blue. I'm swishing around in my paint quite a bit. If you use liquid paint, use the darker one. Darker the better. I add some purple. So because it's really dark. There it goes. I love the difference between light and dark because it really adds a lot. I love how the waves start to look here. Okay, so in this part, I'm going to use a different blue to make the waves, and it's just kind of not a lumpy wave, but in a minute you'll see what I do with this. But I want to see the difference, so I add some water to this part to make it look a little bit lighter. Now I'm going to add white to a lot of stuff. I'm going to add white to my waves splashing up. This is like where we were jumping around. Just dab. Okay. And then add it to my clouds, because even though clouds are white, they do have little shadows. You know, that's what makes them look like cotton balls, you know. Add some white even to the yellow up here and to the water, like the reflection. And then finally, I'm going to add a little shadow underneath the little, just a little bit. And there's my painting of the ocean.